Hey there, super excited to come your way today. So, I'll be sharing one common utterance you're going to hear from a romance scammer that you'll never hear from a genuine Nigerian man. I'll be sharing one very common thing a romance scammer would frequently say to you that you'll never hear a genuine Nigerian man say that to you in a relationship. So, pay attention. You're going to hear a romance scammer say something like, if you really love me, you'll prove it by helping me out financially. You're going to hear romance scammer say this to you often. If you really love me, then you'll prove it by helping me out financially. Maybe he told you there was an emergency. Maybe his father swallowed the car keys or something. So he needs surgery or something. Or maybe the mom mistakenly swallowed the bathing soap, and then now the doctor is asking for $10,000 in order to carry out the surgery. So he's going to tell you this. Oh, there's an emergency. I really need money.
Back in 2020, I met this man. Was with this man for 10 months. I got sick of him always asking me for money. He always wanted more and more and more.
But a very, very close client of mine, and I'm like, guys, I was actually so angry at her. I told her the truth before I comforted her, because I'm like, why didn't you come to me when this thing was starting? My girl chatting with a Nigerian guy on Facebook. She paid for the guy's visa.
Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Robi Masaga. Today I want us to talk about a very fascinating but slightly controversial topic about a white woman who surprisingly she had a change of heart despite being scammed by Nigerian online scammers. Well, let me briefly tell you about what happened to her before I share her video here. So this lady, she was scammed not once, not twice, but 3 times. And when I say 3 times, I mean 3 different men. And all these men pretended to be, loving, caring, white men. They used to extort money from her. The first guy, I think she dated with him for like a whole year. And this guy would come with excuses, with, a lot of problems. Today he has this problem, tomorrow he has another problem. And each time this lady would send money to him. She went to the second guy, same thing happened. Went to the third guy, same thing happened, until this lady, she realized that she was never going to find love online, because every man she met was a lie. These were men back in Africa, in Nigeria, seated somewhere with their computers, extorting from her. And I'm here today asking my fellow Africans, why do we have to lower ourselves this much? Especially Nigerians. Whenever we talk about Nigerians, they always come out so strong, condemning us and trying to call us out. Why are we trying to talk about Nigerians? But look at the things you people do.
I really feel sorry for this lady.
I just wanted to come to you today and tell you a little bit about what has happened to me on TikTok. Back in 2020, I met this man. Was with this man for 10 months. I got sick of him always asking me for money. He always wanted more and more and more. So I decided to say enough was enough, because one day he made a mistake and called me from a Nigerian phone number. Tried to play it off and saying that it was his friend's number. So when I was finally done and said that I don't want to have nothing more to do with him, he finally came out to me. This is the man that scammed me. And now he is to be wed to his Nigerian girlfriend. May God bless them, and hopefully that they will have a long life together. God will bless their relationship. I congratulated him, and I hope everything goes well for him. My second time around, I came to this man. This one was a little different. He was more polite. He was more considerate of my feelings. But then, after a year with him, he decided to come out and tell me the truth. And he was a young Nigerian boy trying to put himself through school. And his mother was very sick. And he kept thanking me because I saved his mother's life. That one doesn't hurt me as much because I know that the money went for good. The other guy, not so good because I used to see his videos all the time throwing money around at the Nigerian hookup girls. But it's all good. I'm over it. I was financially ruined, but I will bounce back one day. And I still have love for the Nigerian people. The men are the most handsomest and sexiest men on this earth. And may God bless you all. And one day, everything is going to be all right for me. May God watch over me, protect me, that nothing like this ever happens again to me, because now I know all their secrets. And there's another one too. He financially kind of hurt me too, destroyed my life. But it is what it is. And he was supposed to be my boyfriend. And that one destroyed me too. Even though he showed me his true self, he destroyed me. But it's all good. May God bless you all. And please, please be safe in that country over there, because I know a lot of you people are struggling. But you got to remember that a lot of American women are struggling too, because it is hard to be an American woman over here by yourself, especially when you don't have a partner. And I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but a lot of the women that do find love, they can't make it over to their man. And then it destroys their relationship. I'm so sorry, people. But please, please love who you're with. Give them all your love and your attention, because you never know what's going to happen the next day because of the distance. Something could happen to you, something could happen to the women over here, or even the men over here that find love with the Nigerian women. Please just be safe, everyone.
And a lot of you boys back home do this and you tag it hustle. You call it work. You're busy ruining people's life, but somehow to you, you have managed to convince yourself that you're hustling, that you're trying to make a living by ruining other people's living. And I know that a lot of you will come for me because of this video, but I don't pretty much care, because I think I've passed the stage where I should care about what people like you think. This is just a glimpse of what you're doing to people over there. So stop tagging it as hustle. Stop tagging it as work. There is no way you would finish watching this video and be proud of yourself and convince yourself that you're hustling. You're not hustling. Peace.
Yo. Guys, how are we still being love scammed in 2024? What's it? My stomach, ne? Guys, Owami was making videos about this. I think it's last year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's last year. She was making videos about love scammers, especially foreign nationals who are love scammers. I think she was talking about, I remember there was a specific video about Cameroonians, yeah, guys from Cameroon who are love scamming. I thought we learned. How do you still get love scammed in 2024, guys? No, guys. Okay, I asked for permission. She gave me permission, but a very, very close client of mine, and I'm like, guys, I was actually so angry at her. I told her the truth before I comforted her, because I'm like, why didn't you come to me when this thing was starting? My girl chatting with a Nigerian guy on Facebook. She paid for the guy's visa. She paid for the guy's flights to come to South Africa. Cool. My guy came, it was all lovey-dovey, it was all sweet. I think 6 months down the line now, my guy is showing girl flames, real flames. Guys. And funny, she's a nurse. Obvious. Obvious. Guys, you know, within this situation, if this is how things are, I would rather be a side chick, Shem. No, because what is this?
When he gets you to trust him, he moves on to the next level, and that next level is commitment. He's trying to commit to you. He wants both of you to commit to each other, and this is where you see that they start to promise you marriage. Yes, they start to promise you marriage. They like to marry you. And you know, when a woman gets this feeling of commitment, it's a different feeling. Like, she relaxes. She keeps herself, like, if you're actually being careful, now you become a little bit relaxed. Like, okay, he's really interested. He loves me. He actually promised me marriage. Do not mind these guys. They can say anything. They can promise you anything. They can promise you heaven and earth because they know what they're looking for. But when they get that thing, you will be the one looking for them, believe me. So now, they get you.
Blacks normally complain about white people oppressing them. And we always forget that even white people are human beings. Why do we have to do this to them? Why do we have to lower ourselves this much? Why, as a man, as a strong young man, because all these men were young, as a strong young man, why can't you go out there, try find a good job, a decent job, instead of you scamming people online? Just tell me, how do you think these women feel? Because something you forget is these women are lonely. For her to come online looking for a companion or companionship, this woman is lonely. That is why she opted to come online. So why would you try? Because it's not just money that she lost. Don't think that it's just money that she lost. She lost her dignity. She lost her respect, because the moment she's alone, obviously she's asking herself a lot of questions. So why do we have to do this to other human beings? This is so bad coming from fellow Africans, and the moment we complain about Nigerians, you always come out so strong, calling us names, trying to tell us to keep off Nigeria, and this is what you do. Because the moment you tarnish Nigerian name out there, remember, it's not just Nigeria that is being tarnished. The whole of Africa. The whole of Africa is being judged. That is something that you people forget, because Nigeria is in Africa. So the moment you do these things to these women out there or to men out there, they are judging every African person. You're seated somewhere with your computer, you scam someone, they send money to you. Are you not even ashamed? Don't you feel any, some guiltiness in you? You don't feel that? You don't feel like whatever that you're doing is wrong? Do you think that money can even help you to build yourself? You will never even invest with that money, because you know at the end of the day you're going to scam someone else, and that person is also going to send money to you. When are you even going to invest? Majority of you are so strong, but you don't want to work. Many of us complain about how Africa is corrupted, how our leaders are corrupted, but we do nothing about it. Instead, we resort to doing things that are hurting people out there. White people are also human beings. We should not forget that. When you do these things to them, ask yourself, how are they feeling? How do they feel? Especially such vulnerable women. She's old. She came online because she wanted to find love. And this is what you do to them. They lose money. Some of them end up they end up on the streets because they give you everything. Some of them will even sell their properties just to impress you. They end up on the streets. I'm very sure there's a scammer out there watching this, and maybe he or she is smiling about this or laughing about it, thinking I'm naive. The moment the same is done to you, that is when you're going to realize that whatever you're doing is very wrong. You'll also get to that age. You will want to date someone. You'll go online, and the same thing will happen to you. You'll feel whatever this woman is feeling right now. Online scam can happen to anyone, especially to people who are looking for love online. It can happen to anyone. So people need to be careful. And it's very devastating to think that someone you trusted so much was only manipulating you for money. And I'm very disappointed with men, especially Nigerian men, because why can't you work hard for your money? Why do you have to depend on someone? Why do you have to scam someone for you to survive? Before you even scam these people, why can't you just sit and ask yourself, where are they getting this money from? And like I said, some of you will think that the only thing this lady lost was money. Don't forget about her emotional toll. Just think how destroyed she is emotionally right now. Think about that. So you'll think, it's just money she lost. She'll get more money in future. And remember, she's old. Maybe she's not even working. Maybe she's already retired. So where is she going to get that money? Maybe that was her retirement money. And you've scammed everything from her. Not even a single man did that. Three men did that to her. So how much money did she lose? I know some of you will say she was naive. She's not wise enough. Why did she have to, trust people online? Not everyone is smart out there, especially considering that this is an elderly person. You don't expect her to understand these things. Some of them don't understand the online game. They don't. So we cannot blame everyone out here. Not every person is smart. It's very annoying to think that these are my fellow Africans who are doing these things. This woman came online for a reason. She came looking for maybe friendship, companionship. She had a reason why she came online. And right now you've scared her. She can't even trust, even the people she knows, she can't trust them because you've scared them. And Nigerians, do you now understand why majority of people always complain about you? I've always loved Nigerians. I have nothing against them apart from these behaviors I see out here. Because I know Nigeria is big. Nigeria is not for an individual. Nigeria is big. I don't have an issue with Nigerians. Please don't get me wrong. I have an issue with people doing this kind of things out there, and people who are not calling those behaviors. You're not calling them out. You're not telling them the truth. You don't want to be open enough and tell them that whatever they're doing to others is wrong. They are your people. Tell them. Are you people comfortable with your name being tarnished each and every day? I believe you're not. I believe you're not. So call these people out. Call them out. And now you understand why majority of people never want Nigerians in their country. Some Nigerians are very innocent. They are very innocent, but the moment they step foot in anybody's airport, no one wants them. Not because that person who is being denied access to another country has wronged anyone or has done anything wrong, but it's just because a few individuals tarnished the name of Nigeria, making other innocent Nigerians to be seen as criminals. You're messing everything for other innocent Nigerians. Let's not be quiet, people. We need to call out these kind of behaviors. We need to call them out. If they are happening in your country, call them out. Because even white people are human beings. We always talk about being oppressed. We always talk about racism. Why can't we call out these kind of behaviors? That is how it starts. Eventually, it's going to spread in the entire Africa, and all Africans are going to be seen as, we need to call out these kind of behaviors. If you know so well that you're not into that person you're talking to, don't mess with their emotions. Stop destroying them, because these are all people. Why would you mess with their emotions? Just why? They are looking for a friend to spend their remaining time with. So why would you want to destroy them? Just because maybe they don't come from Africa. And I do believe these things are happening even in Africa. It's not just between Africans and people from America or wherever. I do believe these things happen even back here at home. And that is why I want people to call them out. You are hurting people out there thinking you're doing the best thing for yourself. That money will never help you. You can never even invest on anything important. Imagine, even after being scammed, this lady was able to separate her personal experience from her overall perception about Nigerian men. Nigerian men need to be ashamed of themselves, and you need to stop doing these things. And to every person out there who is looking for love, especially online, you need to take care of yourself first. Don't trust anyone. Get to know them better first before trusting them. Yeah, let me know, guys, what you think about this particular topic on the comment section. Do you agree with me or do you disagree? Leave a comment, and also remember to subscribe, like, and share as well. And until next time,